Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. So today is episode number 168 of the Level Up program, day number 9 of the Brown Belt. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is Z5G2M3. And if you're new to the program here, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice and give you an opportunity to practice your betting strategy. And I go with a trend-based betting strategy once I get to break even. So we've got Randall in the chat. We have California Craps Club. Good morning to everyone. I know I saw Roger in Crapsee. So today is Thursday of the week. So this is the day that we're going to be practicing from stick right 1. And this is only the second time I've ever thrown from this position. I'm trying to find a comfortable way of throwing the dice from this position. So let's get KPI Roll Tracker engaged. And we're going to try something a little bit different today for our throwing. Last week when I did this, I did the Yuri grip, but I did a backhanded throw. So I did the Yuri grip, which is a grip like this. So it's on the edges of the dice. Today we're going to do, and then I threw it backhanded like this. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do the Yuri grip again, but we're going to switch our grip around and we're going to do an underhanded throw. And we're going to try to throw the dice towards this area of the table, so right towards that mixing bowl. And the goal is to hopefully get it down there and have it land softly in that corner and not really bounce out too far. So let's get our first bets in. We're going to go with the $25 pass line bet. We're going to go with a $5 craps check, 555 on that ATS. And we'll see how this goes today. We've got Chris Dice Dejan in the chat. We got Roger showing up in the chat. So welcome everybody. And I got to turn my monitor so I can see it a little bit better here. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the edge of my table. Okay, let's go. Dice out. 3236 is the dice set we're using today. And here we go. Dice landed tight together, they split apart, and we got the 2-2-4 hard 4, the ballerina. And ironically, that's the same dice set, if I remember correctly, that we started with yesterday. So I gotta do everything's backwards here, so I gotta remember how to enter things in on the keyboard. And then we'll come down here on the Crapsee and enter that in. Good morning, SJ. So starting off, that was, remember the left die, if it goes off axis, it's going to be a 1 and a 6. If the right die goes off axis, it's going to be a 2 or a 5. So the left die had a single pitch, and the right die had an off-axis throw. So it actually exploded on that right die. So something to remember, we got, like I said, 1 and 6 on the left die is your axis, 2 and 5 on your right die is the axis. And the 1, 2, and then the bigger numbers are on the right side, the smaller numbers are on the left side of the dice as I'm looking at them. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our bets up. We're going to go 220 inside. And we're going to call that all bets set here. We're looking for one hit, and then we'll come down to 154 inside. So Yuri grip, underhanded grip. We're going to gently toss them down. That one towards the middle of the table. And we got a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So, again, I'm using everything opposite-handed here, so it's really hard for me to get used to this a little bit. But that 6-4 does nothing for our bets. It does help us with the ATS, though. Good morning, Lou. So again, I'm just trying this grip today, or this style of throwing the dice today from the stick right 1. And if I'm not mistaken, this is similar to what Uncle Mel does when he throws from the right side of the table. And that's Uncle Mel from Craps, Hawaii. And if you guys have not checked out his channel, make sure you go over and check it out. He has been a very quality content creator for quite a while now. And I'm coming in a little bit hard, but we got the 5-1 mixer, Christmas Sideshow Gamble. I forgot to do all bets set there, guys. So do all bets set. And we'll go 5-1. So that was our first inside hit. Now we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to 154 inside. That's going to be 35 and a 5 and 9, 42 and that's 6 and 8. And we'll take one hit at this level. And then what we're going to do is we are going to bring it down to 66 inside. So we're doing a regression strategy. I know that's a lot of money to put out in the beginning, $220 plus $50 because I have 25 on the pass line as well as the ATS. And if I'm on a fire bet table like I will be at in Joliet, Illinois at the end of the month, that'll be another $5 out as well. But it's 220 plus the 50. So reason we're coming down or regressing is we bring that first one back, which is $70, plus we take money off the table. So we're reducing that risk as we go along here. Thanks out. And we've got a 5-3-8, 8 came easy. The last 2 days here, we've actually had some decent rolls. Yesterday we had 3 shooters and it was only one bad roll. We had a 10 and a 20 shooter yesterday. And yesterday we were using that Yuri dribble. And that was not a hit there for us. Oh, actually, that was an 8. So we can come down now to 66 inside. And now this is when we're going to start doing our trend-based betting. So we have 114 brought back to the rack. We have 106 on the table at the current moment. We're using that 3-2-3-6 dice set. And so far this way of throwing underhanded is comfortable. The biggest challenge I think is going to be make sure that the dice go down and they stay on axis when we get down. Let's go all bets set. So trying to keep that dice on axis as much as possible, or at least get some predictability in the dice. That's going to be the big thing with this throw. And they're going down in unison there. We have a 6-2-8. That's the Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. So I didn't put the last throw in, did I? Let's go 6-2. And we had a 5-3 before that, so we got to go 5-3 and then 6-2. So let me correct the KPI roll tracker. So you went 5-3 and then 6-2. There you go. That should be all set and accurate now. And that was a first hit there, so we're going to be able to press that 6 and 8 up to $30. So we're going to drop in $3 to get to that $30 level. So that is our first press up. And what I'll do is if the 6 and 8 hits again, then I will pick up either the 4 or the 10 on a normal way of doing it. Since the 4 is a point, we'd obviously pick up the 10 here. So 3-6. 3-2-3-6, that's the 3V set, and dice out. When I'm doing this now, my left foot is forward, my left hand is rested on the table so I can steady myself in a good base. My right hip is up against the table. And we have another 5-1 mixer. So definitely getting 6s and 8s out of this set, which is what this set hopefully will do. The 3V set will hopefully get the 6s and 8s. So that is another hit on that 6. So we're going to pick up that 10 for 20 bucks. We'll make it a buy bet. So that way we collected some and put some on the table. 170 brought back to the rack. We've got 150 on the table currently. So now that we have all the numbers covered, we're just going to start trend betting upwards. 7 people in Crapsee right now. We have 15 people watching on YouTube. And dice out. And the dice kind of were very random there, but we have magic aces. 1-1-2. It's kind of neat how they came to rest right up tight against that corner. So we have 1-1-2 magic aces. That definitely helps with that ATS. And right now we need to hit that 3 and a 5 for the small. We need the 9, 11, and 12 for the tall. And we got Coach Joe here. Good morning. And Uncle Hoku stepped in. Welcome. So Coach Joe, hopefully I'll be seen down in Juliet end of August. I know the last time I was there, I met him. A really nice gentleman. We were taking a break, I believe, halfway through the day, and he actually introduced himself to me and told me about his YouTube channel. He does computer programming, so make sure you go check out his channel as well. It's 10 Minutes with Coach Joe, I believe, is the name of his channel. And we forgot to make our bets there, guys. We're going to go to 42 and that's 6 and 8. So before I go see what the dice are, I'm going to make those bets. And I'll bet setting Crapsee. And we got a 3-2-5. No field 5. So that's going to allow us to bring the 5 and 9 up to $25. So we're using up most of that profit from that collect there to go back on the table. We're actually bringing $1 back to the rack and using the other $20 to press those numbers up. Good morning, Waylon. And JR, good morning. So let's go all bets set here. And 3-2, 3-6. Again, we're shooting from stick right 1, stick right 1, stick right 2, somewhere in that area. This is only the second time I've thrown from this area. We're trying something different. We're using that Yuri grip again. And we're doing an underhanded throw. And we're trying to softly get it up into the corner of the hook of the table there. Or in that area. And that was a little bit high energy there. And unfortunately, we got that 4-3-7. Ouch. So the first roll was 9 in length. So I guess that wasn't the worst, especially since I've just got on the table, didn't do any warm-ups. Good morning, Craig. I haven't seen you here for a few days, my friend. So the 2 new 1,000 subscriber club for the Craps community goes out to 2 people now. And if you haven't checked out either one of them, please make sure that you do check them out. The first one was Ryan from I can't remember his darn channel. I'm having a brain fart. I'll bring it up. And then the other one was Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooters. Just got it last night. So Ryan from Mark the Point. Thank you, Chris. I had a brain fart there. Ryan's videos for Mark the Point, guys, if you haven't seen it, are extremely good videos. They're very well produced. He's doing some strategy rollouts. He's doing some interviews with Daddy Dave. He did an interview. We're going to go $25 on that pass line. We're going to go $5 craps check. We're going to go 555 on the ATS. Call it all bets set there. And good morning, Mike. And Alfredo has been I know toss around the idea of changing around some of the content now that he's hit 1,000 subscribers and making it a little bit more focused towards certain areas. So I'm interested to see how he's going to do that and how it will help improve his channel. And we got a 3, 4, 7, come out 7. That one I kind of push the dice. I don't know if I like that. And if I push it, I think what's happening is I'm splitting those dice apart. So I got to watch out that I don't push the dice, that they actually roll out of the fingers rather than me pushing the dice forward. So that's something we got to be careful with, especially with this underhanded throw, because when you do the normal par throw and you push, what happens is your thumb splits the dice apart. If you're using the Uri grip and you push the dice on a normal throw, same thing happens, those dice split apart. So I'm guessing that if I do the Uri grip with the underhand grip, they probably don't split apart as much, but they still do have that potential to split apart. And the reason I say not as much is because in theory, these fingers are all across the dice evenly. We got dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. So that's another pass line come out winner. So now what happens is our, good morning, Nemo. We forgot to go up on a craps check on that, and we forgot to do our ATS, so we're going to go back up on the ATS. Luckily, we got the 11 because that craps check would have lost anyhow. But our pass line did pay out. Oops, I forgot to do all bets set, so it's going to go through anyhow. So we'll get a 6-5. And I feel like I'm not very organized today, so please bear with me. And then we're going to go back up on that craps check. And I'll give you guys just a couple seconds to get that in. So Mike, the 85 Bears, is going to Vegas next weekend. He wants to know if anybody else is going. Make sure you answer him in the chat if you are, or if you know of anybody that may be going. So we'll go all bets set here. And dice out. Whoa, that was a little bit long, but we have magic aces again. So we're still working on trying to get that come out. So that is a pass line loser on the come out here, but our craps check pays for that, so that's nice. And that means that we have 2 craps numbers all the way, and we're still looking for a point for this shooter, which is nice. So we're going to go $25 on that pass line again. That was a $10 profit for us. So far we've made $35 off of this shooter. So actually that was, yeah, that was a $10 profit, that one. So we've made $35 total so far off of this shooter. And again, 3236. And we're going to go all bets set. We have the $5 craps check set up yet. ATS is still intact. And we have $25 on that pass line. Nice out. And we have that 2-2 hard 4. Again, same point that we had on our first shooter for a come out. So it's a 2-2. Hard 4. Ballerina. Good morning, WG. So 2-2-4. Again, we're going to go with that 220 inside bet level. That's $50 on a 5 and 9, $60 on that 6 and 8. And all bets set. 3236. Dice out. That one felt like I pushed it again, but we got lucky. We got a 6-4-10. Again, that does nothing for our bets. This is almost a repeat of that first shooter, minus those craps numbers for the come out. I believe that first shooter we got a 4 for a point, then we hit a 10 next. So now if we follow tradition, we're going to get a bunch of 6s and 8s in a row here, which that would be really nice. 3-2. I can't find a dice. There we go. 3-6. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Good morning, Carlos. So he says his dice craps table should be arriving next week. Awesome. Make sure you share pictures on Discords and that and let us know what it looks like. It is a very exciting moment for a lot of people getting their own table. And we've got a 5-4 Big Mac hard 9. So that'll be our first hit for this shooter so far as our box numbers hits. And that's going to allow us to come down to 154 inside. Good morning, Dusted One. Guys, Chris from Dice Degen put a video out yesterday, which is really, really neat. It was a nice little tribute towards Chiro from Minmo Yo. Again, for those of you who are new to the community or have not been following along or was stuck under a rock somewhere, Chiro passed away a little bit over a week ago. He was a very, 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 very important member of our craps community and somebody who will be greatly missed. We got 35 and a 5 and 9. We got 42 in that 6 and 8. Let's go all bets set. 10 people in Crapsee. We got 23 people watching on YouTube right now. That's pretty close to the most that I've had at one time so far. So welcome everybody. Make sure you do say hi in the chat. Dice out. That was a little bit high energy again. We got a 6-1-7. Ouch. So I did not quite get to that break even. It bounced really high in the table, so I don't like the way that one bounced. So we got to minimize that energy somehow. But we did get to 7 rolls on that shooter. Okay, again, we're going to go $25 pass line. Let's go $5 craps check. 555 ATS. And we're going to go again, stick right 1. This is the second session I've ever used to shoot stick right 1. And we're going to go all bet set here. Dice out. That right one stuck and landed. The other one went. The left one went in. That was a 5-2, by the way, not a 5-4. That was a 5-2. It's a come out 7. So we're getting quite a few 5-2s, 6-1s, 4-3s. They're all kind of mixed up here a little bit. So again, that's a come out winner. So Carlos says he's more excited for his table than what he was when he bought his new car. And if you're married or have a significant other, they're going to end up hating your table because you're going to be spending so much time out there practicing. At least that's what happened for me after I built my table. Again, $25 pass line bet. $5 craps check, 555 on the ATS. All bets set. Dice out. And we have a 4-4 hard 8. That's the first hard 8 that we have. It's square pair. So our new point will be 8. So now what we're going to do with our bets here is we're going to go again that 220 inside bet level. except we're not going to put money on the 8. We're going to put pass line odds on instead. So we're going to put $35 in pass line odds. So I'm not a big player for odds on the pass line, don't pass, my come bets, none of that type of stuff, unless it's the number that I'm actually betting on a normal basis. Normally I just do box number hits or bets, but that I will make a odds so we can get paid out similar, so we can keep our regression strategy intact. 3-2, 3-6, and dice out. And we got the OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. So that is a nice hit for the ATS, does nothing for our bets. I would like to see these inside numbers hitting, so we can get back to that break-even point. That would be nice. 3-2, 3-6 is the dice set. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Again, we're using that Yuri grip. We're throwing underhanded once. We're giving this a try. It's the first time I'm doing it this way. And the dice split apart when they left my fingers. They left uneven. But we got lucky and we got a 4-1-5. Horse and buggy. So that's our first inside hit. And that's going to allow us to regress down to 154 inside. So we're going to take all of our bets down here. Realize a little bit of a profit from that portion of the bet. And again, we're going to go 154 inside. It's going to be 35 on the 5 and 9, 42 on that 6. And let's go $15 in pass line odds now. Good morning, Arnell. Getting excited. 2 more weeks, my friend. I will see you down in Juliet area. 3-2, 3-6. All bet set. I guess there's somewhere around 10 to 15 people that'll be meeting up down there. A couple of YouTubers. And we got a 5-1-6, the mixer. So Arnell will be down there. Alfredo from Texas Crap Shows will be there. Corey, Sith Lord, SB will be there. I'm sure his friend Rich will be there. I'm hoping Coach Joe will be there. I know Demon Dog is usually there, but he's going to be out of the area, so he's not going to make it. He might stop one of the nights, but that's about it. So there'll be a lot of really neat people. I had heard that Ted Midnight Turtle will be there. He's from Canada. I heard he might be coming down. Yo Girl will be there. Evelyn from Craps Nation. And we got, that was a 6, so we get that hit. We're going to come down, we're going to go 66 inside. And we got 119 brought back to the rack. We have 88 on the table. So we are past that break-even point now in profit. So now we can start doing our trend betting, which has been a hot topic word lately, trending or variance. And we got a 437. So we got to that break even just in time, guys. And that's the big thing with trend betting, is that try to get to break even as fast as possible, because the first couple bets that you make when you do your trend betting, you really do not bring much back to the rack. It takes a little bit to get some motion going, some opportunity to bring money back to the rack because you're starting to press your bets up really fast in the beginning. I have it set up so I'm pressing about 60% of my profit, and I try to bring the rest of it back after I get past that first level up level. So we made $31 off of that shooter. Let's do, again, normal setup, $25 pass line, $5 crap check, 555 ATS. So we got all bets set here. Carlos, where are you from? Which area? 3236. All bets set. Northern Illinois, okay. So that's not a far drive for you. That's about a 4-hour drive for me, a little bit over 4 hours, maybe about 4 hours and 15 minutes from my house to the Juliet Harrah's Casino. Dice out. And we have a 415 that has been a consistent number today. So 5 will be our point. And this is shooter number 4. We've had some pretty average rolls so far today. And again, remember guys, this is only the second time that I've really shot from stick right position. And this is only the first time that I've ever done this underhanded grip. So this is a learning process for me today. So we're going 220 inside bet level. We're going to go, instead of putting money on the 5, we're going to put $35 in odds. 3, 2, 3, 6 is our dice set. So keep it in mind that knowing that this is new for me, you know, bet accordingly. But I've been happy with the rolls so far. They've been average. And I'm starting to get the feel for what I'm looking for when I'm thrown this way. But obviously it's going to take a few more throws to get to the point where I know exactly what I'm looking for and where I feel comfortable throwing it this way. And we have Magic Aces. That's been a hot number again today so far. 112. Again, that helps with the ATS. So his home casino is going to be the new one in Waukegan. Second one is Rivers. I know that Alfredo and Arnell have a story about Rivers. 112 for Crapsee, and I forgot to put that in there, guys. Sorry. My Crapsee screen is not working that well for some reason. There we go. 3236. And we're going to stay with the same bet level because that was not a payout for us. That was not an inside hit. All bet set. Dice out. And we got a 415 again. Horse and buggy. So that is our point. So we got the point right away. So that was nice. Almost a buckshot. So we're going to turn our bets off. When we come back, we're going to go to that 154 inside bet level. We have $72 brought back so far in this shooter. We'll go again with $5 craps check, that $25 pass line bet. 3236. And I'll bet set. And Nemo's in the chat now. And here we go. Dice out. I know I 7'd Nemo out a couple times there before. And again, a high bounce. As soon as those dice bounce high, this is what shows up, guys. 527. But that is a come out, so that is a pass line winner, so our shooter does continue. The only thing that hurts us with that is that wipes out that ATS bet. So we'll have to go back up on that again. So that was actually a $5 profit for us there. We'll back up $5 craps check, 555 on the ATS. This is going to be roll number 5 for the shooter. We're on shooter number 4 here. Good morning, Navaldo. And let's set our dice, 3, 2, 3, 6, which is the 3V set. And one of the things I'm having a hard time with throwing this way, and I have an easier time when I throw from stick left, is watching which die does what. So making sure that I know where, which is the left, which is the right. I'm having a hard time doing that right now because I'm focusing more on the throw rather than the dice positioning. And again, we have another come out 7. Oh, that's not a 7, it's a 4, 2, 6. I apologize. So we got the 4, 2, 6, 2 by 4. So 6 will be our new point. Dustin one says he's to the cage. 4, 2. So again, this is where we're going to regress our bets now to that 154 inside bet level. So we're bringing them down. We're going to go 154 inside, so that's going to be 35 on the 5 and 9, 42 on the 8. We're going to go $15 pass line odds. 3, 2, 3, 6 with the dice set. And we're going to go all bet set. And dice out. 22 people on, 26 people on YouTube now. That is awesome. Welcome, 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 everyone. Here we go. That right one bounced up. We have a 4, 2, 6 right away. Got it right back. So that is a buck shot this time. And that is our second point that we hit. So we can start working towards that fire bet, hopefully. And that's roll number 6 there. So we're promised at least 8 rolls here for this shooter. Again, we're at a $115 level now. So we're going to go down to $15 on the pass line. And we're going to go with a $2 craps check. And guys, do not work my come-outs. Just so you know, do not work the come-outs. I tended to throw craps numbers and 7s on the come-outs here. And then once we get our bets, our points set, we're going to come down to 66 inside. So we are now into profit on this shooter. Why can I not find my set? There you go. 3, 2, 3, 6. And just being on the right side, everything's backwards for me. So it takes a little bit of getting used to here. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce 213. So that'll help with that ATS. And we forgot to do all bet set, guys. So hopefully everybody's being honest. That is a pass line come out loser, by the way. But my craps check does pay out on that, so we're gonna be able to pick that up. We actually lost $1 off of that. So let's put another $1 on that craps check. We'll make that $3 instead of 2. And again, we'll set the dice here, 3, 2, 3, 6. And we're gonna go all bet sets. So last night, Alfredo Arnell did the LFC, the live fantasy craps on his channel, and it also co-shows on Casino Quest TV. I did not get the opportunity to watch it, but that usually is a very entertaining watch at times. And if you haven't seen that, basically it's a bunch of people that get together and roll out the dice on their table. So that is another come out 7, 527 this time. So we're still looking for a point, but we're making a little bit of money here and there off of our bets. Not much, but a little bit. That one we actually lost a little bit because we lost that ATS. We lost $3 off of that one. So let's go back up to 25 on our pass line, $5 on the craps check. We'll go 555 on the ATS. All bet set. And 3236. Here we go. And I'm not entering any of my rolls in the bone tracker for the brown belt, but I am keeping track on an Excel spreadsheet. And maybe tomorrow I'll share my averages for you guys. We have the 4-4 hard 8, so our new point is 8. We've thrown that square pair a few times already. And there we go. I kind of messed up KPI there for a second. So 4-4 is our point. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to 66 inside because we are not at break even. We're pretty close to it though. Actually, we are at break even. We have 106 brought back. We have 88 on the table right now. We lost a couple of hours during those come-outs there. So let's see if we can get our trend betting going now. We've gotten to this point several times today, but we've not gotten to the point where we actually started getting those numbers pressed up and making some moolah. Dice out. And we've got a 2-1-3 ace deuce again. So this last Sunday, I went to the casino and I was throwing a ton of craps numbers. And I was not betting them, but the guy next to me was parlaying all of his craps, his horn bets, plus he was playing the field bet at the same time. So what was happening is if he lost on his craps, on his horn number, he would use the field usually to re-buy that horn number. And he was parlaying quite a bit. Made a lot of money off of my throws just by playing that field bet and the horn together. And he was usually doing like the horn high ace deuce or the horn high mid-mo yo. Usually something like that is what he was doing. All bets set, dice out. And we have a 6-3-9. This center field 9 is the first 6-3 that we've thrown today. And I have to look, but I think that's only the second 9 that we've thrown today. Yes, it is. Only the second 9 that we've thrown today. The other one was the Big Mac, hard 9. So we're going to bring that 5 and 9 up to $25 with that hit. So we're going to drop on $10 on each of them. So they both look like 25. And if we hit that 5 or 9 again, we'll pick up either the 4 or 10. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we got all bets set. Dice out. This is going to be roll number 11 here, or roll number 12. And we ventured off to the center. They've still rolled over to that point over there. We have the 5-3-8, the easy 8. So Carlos is getting his table from American Table, I'm guessing. Three, 2, 3, 6. And we had an 8. That was our points. We're coming out again. We're going to go back down to $15 on that pass line bet. We're going to go to $3 craps check. And again, we're guaranteed at least 2 more rolls here. All bets set, dice out. So hopefully this is some skill involved in the length of the roll here, not just entirely luck. But again, this is the first time I'm throwing in this style, this fashion. And we got the 538. And I'll say a lot of the numbers are repeating. A lot of the similar numbers are coming up. So I would like to think there's some skill involved here. At least patterns or mechanics are consistent to get similar results. So we're back on that 8. 149 brought back to the rack. So far, $98 on the table right now. And again, we are in a trend betting phase right now. So 3236. All bets set, dice out. We have 25 people watching on YouTube right now. Dice are splitting apart. Let's regrip them. Here we go. And we got a 617. Ouch. Oops, that was a 6-1, guys, not a 6-4. I bumped the dice. I'm not going to lie to everybody. Everything's about transparency here with the level up program. We take the good and the bad as we go. So we made a profit of $51 off of that shooter. So Dustin always talks about his betting system, his ABS, and the reason he enters it in the chat, guys, is because he doesn't do Crapsee. This is his way of documenting how he rolls. So that's why he consistently does that with everybody's channel, just so everybody knows. But he says he has a few videos that cover this. Dustin, what is your channel name? I would like to go see those videos on how you do your betting. So let's go one more shooter here, guys. We'll finish off with this one next shooter. So 3236. Again, $25 pass line, $5 craps check, 555 on the ATS. I know I'm wasting my money today with that ATS, but oh well. All bets set, dice out. Last shooter. And that one I wasn't happy with the throw, but we have the 6-5 mid-mo-yo. So it's pass line winner on the come out. Again, we're going to go back up on that crap check for $5. That was a $20 win for us right there. So we're up $20 already. 3236. So it is Dusted1 as your YouTube channel. Okay, awesome. I will definitely have to check that out. Thank you for letting us know that. And all bets set. Dice out. And we've got Magic Aces. Still working this come out. 112. So our crap check will pay out on this one. Back up $25 on that pass line. We have $30 profit so far for the shooter. Our ATS is still intact. Yep. 3236. Been a long week at work this week, so I'm gonna be happy. Tonight's my last night on. I'll be happy when the work week is done. Saturday, I'm gonna be spending outside, still cutting up that tree that fell in my backyard. If anybody wants to make a trip to Wisconsin, I'm looking for people to help. And we got a 5-2-7 still on the come out. Just can't get a point set today. We're doing a lot of crappy numbers on the come outs. Again, that was a $10 profit for that. We're gonna have to go $5 craps check, 555 on the ATS. I'm sorry, not $10 profit. That was only a $5 profit off of that 7 hit. So I cut most of the tree down. It was a 50-foot tree that went down. Cut most of the tree down, and then I got to the point where I was not comfortable cutting the rest, so I actually hired somebody to come in and cut down the majority of the main portion of the tree. Now this weekend I'm going to go out and trim branches up and then split. I got a log splitter, so I'm going to split them up, and we're going to have lots of firewood. So maybe I'll have a fire Saturday night. Have a few cocktails sitting around the fire. And we got a 4-3-7. Oh my God. Just can't get these points set. Definitely throwing a lot of 7s here. But most of them are coming at good times, I guess. We have an SOR of 8.0, an SRR of a miserable 3.6 right now. We have 6 come out 7s so far. Wow, that is not good. We're not going to do the ATS anymore. We'll do a $5 craps check, and we're going to go down to a $15 pass line, guys. And we're going to see how that works. And this is probably the time that I'm going to hit that ATS because I don't have a bet on it. I'll bet set. Face out. And we have a 6-3-9. That would be the center field 9. So 9 is our point. And we're going to go 220 inside. And instead of the 9, we're going to go for $35 in odds. We'll call that all bet set. 3-2, 3-6. Dice out. So you said my left leg is forward, and I'm kind of pointing my toes right towards the area that I'm aiming for. And my left hand is braced up on the table, and we got a 4-3-7. So that is a 7 out. Unfortunately, that came at the wrong time because we actually lost quite a bit of money that time, but that does happen. So let's go to our statistics, see how we did for the day, because that was our last shooter. So if you look at our statistics, wow, okay, box numbers, inside numbers, 4s and 10s are all low, come out 7s are off the charts, horns are low, horns are high, fields are low, hardways are low, and it says light side play. We had a 9 and a 14, we had a 7, 6, and 6 for the shooter lengths. We had 5 7 outs, 8.4 is our SOR, which is a little bit better than average. Our SRR was 3.8, which is not good. And we had 6 come out 7s. So hot number today was the 2, actually, the Magic Aces. So that was kind of neat, I guess. But anyhow, guys, hey, thanks for joining along today. My name is Joe, and this is the Level Up program, and this is my Craps Master journey. Guys, I would like to see you make it your journey as well so we can all work together. Have a great day, everyone.